Are you a beginner to making t-shirts using your Cricut? Or maybe you have a shop and you're looking for fresh new designs to sell, or maybe you're a pro and you're looking for another great design. So what I have for you today is the Beginners SVG T-Shirt Making Bundle Volume 2. So this guy here is jam-packed full of goodies for $15, guys. $15. So there is tons of them in here. There is single designs, there's huge bundles. We have some Christmas stuff, holidays, all sorts of fun stuff. So just kind of scrolling through here so you guys can see all of those in here. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of a variety. So the ones that I'm actually using out of this bundle is this one right here. So this is a really fun one. We're going to do Don't Get Your Tinsel in a Tangle. You can see that this one has a few different colors, and I'm going to break it down to 3 colors, I believe. Yes, so 3 colors. And then we have this baby bundle here for the baby onesie. It is jam-packed full of goodies. And then we also have this really cool one here that says, "This is my crafting shirt. I have it on, leave me alone." So you could put this on a sweatshirt because sweatshirt, or you could put this on a t-shirt and it would look amazing. So let's go ahead and get started. Just to show you guys really fast, I brought these into Cricut Design Space, and so once you upload those, these are what they're going to look like. So for example, this one here has 2 layers, a black and a green. I did weld the black layers were in a few different pieces, and I just welded all of the black together. And then this one right here, I'm doing a mixture between Caesar Easy Weed and then some glitter. And then this one, like I said, I broke it down to 3 different layers, and then all you're gonna do is send it over and make it. For the very first one, let's start with the t-shirt. Now, I'm trying to switch it up for you guys just a little bit. I'm showing you guys on a colored t-shirt, and then I'm also showing you Caesar Electric, which is this really fun, I can never say the word right, but it's almost like a foiled look. It's it has this really pretty color shift whenever you move it around. It's gorgeous. So I'm using that, and I'm also using Caesar Sparkle, which is glitter, but it does not have the texture. And what's amazing about this is it's Caesar Easy Weed for the white. All 3 of these have the exact same cut settings and the heat settings, so it's really, really nice. So I've got these here on a colored t-shirt. So I don't show you colored t-shirts very often, so I wanted to show you how something like this will pop off of here. So this is a Gildan Soft Style, which is 50/50. You guys could use them for sublimation, but you can also use them for your HTV projects because they are so ooey gooey soft. I promise you guys, you want to check out the Gildan Soft Style. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy down on our mat. And then for the next step is we're gonna go ahead and pull out any sort of moisture and just smooth everything down. Now, one thing you should notice as we're doing this, the color may change. I don't think it really did it here, but anytime you're working with a colored shirt, like a red or a green or any of those colors, sometimes it'll look like it just sucked the color out of it or changed the color where you applied the heat. That will go away. That is just moisture. So you're just gonna smooth everything down, and then we're gonna go ahead and get ready to layer this. So when I'm working with layers, I like to layer mine up like this so I know where everything's gonna go, so I can fold it in half, get that precise middle there so I can line everything up together. So I'm just going to come down about 3 to 4 fingers from the neck tag. So I'm hoping you guys at least find some inspiration if you guys are not a beginner on making another fun t-shirt. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get down our white layer first. So I'm going to go on top here. So when you're working with HTV, you just want to do in between layers about 2 seconds. A 2-second tack down is all you need. So you don't even need to hit go or anything like that. This is a warm or cold fill, so we should be able to warm or hot fill, if you will, very carefully, nice and slowly. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of move this. If I feel like it's trying to come up with me, just slow down, let it cool down a little bit more, and then keep peeling. All right, so I'm gonna take my next 2 layers. I still have these together so that way I can see where everything is gonna go. So I'm going to get this somewhere up here. So I think that tinsel, because you guys know the tinsel that goes on the Christmas tree has that really pretty color shift. It's like silver, and that's kind of the vibes that this tinsel gives me with the red. But you could do it in any color that you want to. If your tinsel is blue or whatever, you want to make it kind of match your stuff or your favorite color, you can definitely do so. We're gonna go ahead and take that top sheet here. We're gonna go ahead and cover everything back up. Once again, I'm gonna go just 2-second tack down is all I need. Just a little bit of heat. And then we're going to, I'm gonna let it cool down for just a second. My heat press is a little bit hotter than normal because I've had it here while I was prepping everything up. So I'm gonna let that cool just a little bit, and then we're gonna peel. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add in that last layer. Just like that. So the stars were actually showing that they were yellow, but I changed them to silver, so always feel free to do whatever colors you like. Going back on one final time with that very first piece that's going to cover everything. You want to protect everything. Now we're going to do the full 320 for 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Lift it up. Once again, I'm gonna let it cool for just a second. This is a warm or a hot pill, but because I've had my heat press on for quite some time, I'm gonna let it just kind of cool down and do its thing for just a second. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to carefully peel. There we go. Now, anytime that you're working with, say for example, this layer right here, you may end up with some marks in your HTV. All you have to do is go over it one more time with a parchment paper and that'll smooth everything out. So as you can see, I just used that heat to smooth everything down. And just like that, out of that bundle, we made a really fun t-shirt. You can see how that white just really pops off of the green. And then that word tinsel, you can see that color shift going on there. And then you may see a little pop from those silver stars. And if you feel like you need to, you could definitely do the gold to make it pop a little bit more. All right, so for the next one, we're gonna do this baby onesie with this super cute quote that says, "Aurorable." It's so cute. So it's two colors, a green and a black. So I've got a baby onesie here, but I also have a pressing pillow. So whenever you're working with something like this that has, you know, my heat press is bigger than this and you're gonna have all these seams, you may wanna get yourself a pressing pillow. You can definitely make these using some foam and a Teflon sheet and just sew that thing up. So honestly, you can make these yourself or you can purchase them. I have everything I'm using today linked down below. So I've got this little baby onesie here and I like to purchase these. I think I got them from Target, 4-pack. And so what we're gonna do, very first thing, just as usual, we wanna pull out any sort of moisture. I'm gonna put my heat press sideways here and then just kind of press down for around 5 seconds or so. All right, so now what we're gonna do, and what that pressing pillow is doing is allowing those seams to just kind of soak down into that foam. So what we're gonna do now is we'll kind of let that cool back down for just a second and then we're gonna figure out where this is gonna go. So my green layer is actually gonna go down first and then the black because that black lines up on top. So I just wanna make sure everything looks good. Now when it comes to babies onesies, this is a very beginner tip. We all do it, I promise you. When you first start out, say for example, I always teach you to come down around 3 to 4 fingers on a t-shirt. If you're working with a baby's onesie, you just want around a finger or so. You really want to keep it nice and high because what'll happen is you'll end up down here on the stomach area. We all do it, we've done it multiple times and I still do it. So you want to keep it nice and high when you're working with a baby. Like I said, 1 inch maybe. So just one little finger there and you're gonna be good to go. So we're gonna line that up. I think that looks great. I'm gonna peel this off, get down that green first. All right, so we're gonna go down. This is going to be a tack down, just the same. We're gonna do 2 seconds. Once again, it should be a warm or hot peel, so we're gonna go ahead and carefully peel. All right, so that looks already cute in itself. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on top. I really love this writing, how it has that little stitches. It just looks sewn, it's so cute. And who doesn't love a dino? I mean, I love a dinosaur, so cute. So what we're gonna do now is just kind of line up our pieces like this. Looks great, and it's not really meant to be perfect. It's supposed to be just almost kind of sketched on here. I don't know how to explain that, but just like that. So our final layer is gonna cover the bottom, so we're good. And I'm gonna go right back on top. We're gonna hit go, and this time I'm doing 320 for 30 seconds. Now I am pressing down and giving some pressure because I do have that pressing pillow. All right, here we go. So we're gonna lift that very carefully. I'm gonna let it cool for just a second. I just do something about like this just to kind of fan it down. Remember that your heat pad, your pressing pillow, all of those things are gonna retain heat. So sometimes it's better to remove it from where you just applied the heat to really get it to cool down. So then I'm gonna bring this back up just to show you guys. We're gonna go ahead and peel. And just like that, we've made the cutest onesie. Now remember, this is a bundle inside of that big bundle, and it contains so many cute designs. You have to go check them out. And there you guys have it. We've made this precious baby onesie. It's so much better than store-bought, honestly. It'd be perfect for a baby shower, a gift to somebody that just had a baby, welcome home, all of those things. Or maybe you're a mama that is making your baby's very own clothing, or even grandma, whoever. This would be another great item to sell in your shop as well. But look at how stinking cute this thing is. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our last project. For our very last project, we're going to be personalizing, customizing a sweatshirt. I absolutely love making sweatshirts. We're getting into the fall weather, winter weather, and this will be a perfect t-shirt for any crafter. So it says, this is my crafting shirt. If I have it on, leave me alone. I love it. All right, so like I said, it's 2 different layers. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure out the center of my design by folding the whole thing in half, pinching it here. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the same as usual. We're gonna come down around 3 fingers or so, keeping that middle with the neck tag. So something about like this looks great. We're gonna get that black layer down first and then get our glitter. So this should completely cover. I'm just trying to make sure. I think it's going to cover everything. So we're gonna go on top, 320 for 30 seconds. And I wasn't even thinking, this is layers. So I actually wanna lift that up and go ahead and peel. So once again, this is a warm or hot peel. So I'm gonna carefully peel this off. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the glitter layer. So once again, you definitely wanna stick to the 2 seconds. I've got a little crazy. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and add in that crafting. This is glitter. You could definitely have cut all of this out in the same, but the glitter is just gonna give it that extra pop of zazz, as I always say. So we're gonna go back on top, covering and protecting everything. Now, for my glitter, I need to bump that heat up to 330. So we're gonna let that warm up for just a second, and then we'll be pressing that 330 for 30 seconds. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go back on. Now this is my final press. So we're doing it 330 for 30 seconds. Now this is why it's important to do a 2-second tack down. So I'm not heating that bottom layer twice. So that would be like 60 seconds total, plus 2 times the heat. So always do like a 2-second tack down in between layers. All right, there we have it. Lift it up. We're gonna peel this piece here. And then we're also going to peel this. Now keep in mind, some glitter HTV does require a cold peel. I do believe Cricut's is a cold peel. This is Caesar, and it does peel pretty good for me at warm to hot. So definitely keep in mind whenever it comes to like a glitter HTV, make sure whether it is a cold or a hot peel. And there you guys have it. How super cute is this? I love customizing, personalizing sweatshirts. Always get a size up. That's just a tip for me. Whenever you go to purchase your sweatshirts, if you like them a little bit oversized, always purchase up. If not, purchase your exact size. I always like mine a little oversized. I really love, like I said though, personalizing the sweatshirts. Even if you guys are not a beginner, I hope that you guys have found inspiration today. You guys let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite. You could just put sweatshirt, t-shirt, or onesie. Also, let me know if you guys are going to be snagging this bundle or if you have already snagged this bundle. Keep in mind that we do have an amazing Facebook community group, so if you guys ever want to share your projects with us, definitely head on over there. We do have the link in the description, so you guys can definitely see lots of other inspiration from other crafters. We can also see and give your projects love as well. So once again, join our Facebook community group for even more fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.